And it might be a bit quicker, Dan. It'd probably be cheaper for Dan to get the longest Ethernet cable in the world and run it under the ocean to my house, and I'll give him a port. I've got like 900 megasecond. Crazy. My partner, she's in the same city, well, same city region, same ground lines and everything, but with the provider she's with. I mean, I could say as a happy medium as a base connection on a cell phone, she should be getting on Wi-Fi at least 65 meg to sort of like 125, which is a happy average, man. You can play fucking Fortnite with 0 packet loss, so that's, you know, that. With multiple devices going in the house, you know, the Fortnite's just an example because it's such a draining game anyway. Multiple devices in the property should be going and running shit, you know. There could be like, say, 2 kids in the house watching Netflix, or a living room and a fucking another bedroom, you know, with like a computer on and the TV on or whatever, and you shouldn't really see that impact or loss. Whereas that fucking internet, she can turn every motherfucking thing off and then go stand the opposite side of the fucking wall, which is made of plasterboard, and it's just like lag out on Discord. It's like, what? Nightmare. Like the Discord calls and shit we've had, some of them just constant drops in the internet. So is it yours? Is it mine? We're both there running internet speed checks. But no, man, it's weird how packages are working.
980 meg upload and 990.
I'm not sure what I'm looking right now. I'll have to do a quick check. DDB. Sweet dust. Kudo. Fucking cookies on everything these days. Okay. I push it and nothing happens. I'm like, okay, you dead internet? Yeah, I see my base is standing at like 63.
I forgot which one you told me to grab, so I grabbed 2 Tylenol and 2 ibuprofen. Is that okay, or
Yeah, that would be fine.
My ping's a
do
bit
I take all 4?
Vigor.
Throw it against the wall, whatever sticks is what you don't have.
Whatever sticks, that's the dose.
So nothing?
As an EMS, I can recommend
It doesn't
take 2 of
matter.
these and call me in the morning.
But what about the ibuprofen? Should I take that as well?
Okay, now you got any ketamine?
Is
Nice
it
big
better
line.
for me to have herbal tea or no? Just asking what's better, because my mom's got a super herbal tea immune plus.
I'd love to see us all in the lobby on Vigor, like the Dixies.
I don't know why, but as a kid I thought that taking pills were so fucking cool, was so cool. Now that I actually do it, I'm like, fucking hell. And the big ones too, those ones fucking suck. Sometimes.
Crunch them. Yeah, crunch them. It's like either I'm gonna get it stuck in my throat, or I'm gonna get a nasty.
Thing is, as a kid, you know how you know snap peas?
Yeah.
They got the little peas in the pod. I'd used to pick those out, set them aside for later, eat the pod, and then I would take the pea itself, stick it in my mouth and swallow it whole, pretending I was taking pills.
Taking my vitamins, man. Full of memes. What am I doing? I'm loading up a map. Ooh. I'm feeling all Viking, and the closest I can get on this is by playing Vigor. Just set in freaking. Oh no, I think it's Norway it's set in. I don't know, Kirsten's Dane. Type word. Fisk Frick. That's it could be German. This could be set everywhere actually. Flaggenschenten. That's that's the only one that's got like a fucking name that's even got the most English in it.
I turned on the wrong fucking light.
Brodellen Bridges.
Except for that it was in the bathroom, so it's fine.
You aren't kidding.
Except for that, my brothers only sleep with their door open. They'll fucking wake up, I've tried.
That's pretty cool though, you know, like you can sneak in there. And get something, not wake them, shut the door, it's like, hey, we'll tell you about closing that fucking door.
Yeah, like,
that's what their parents did to them when they were dating. That's why they don't close the doors, because when their parents were letting them date as kids, they were allowed to, you know, be in the room, but they weren't allowed to close the door on each neighbour. Hey, I told you, keep that door 3 inches. I'll come in there. I'll take the door. Shit. I think that would make my eldest daughter rebel harder.
Thing is,
no.
My parents never had that rule for me when I had a female in my room. Not that I've ever dated anyone, but Medic, you remember the person that Braun calls a bitch? Who lives up the road from me? So, she used to come over to my house a lot, and every time, well, not every time, but a lot of the times we would be hanging out in my room. And my parents would never come to fucking check on us, even though the door was a lot of the time closed. Needless to say, you know nothing fucking happened between us, but... And that was years ago. And then, so... A little while ago, like a few months, my parents may or may not have thought that I was gay.
Sorry, I don't mean to laugh at that, but I like the way you put it. My parents may or may not have thought I was gay. So I fucked them hard on that one.
They thought that I was gay. And you know who they thought I was dating? Yup. Yup. They did.
I'm sorry, I laughed just because of his name.
Well,
you're talking about gay stuff, and then you said bear.
Well, it's not his actual name.
No, but a bear is a type of male that is usually a bit hairy, chunky, gay.
No, this dude's got no fucking hair on him.
No, in the gay community though, the term bear is it means a guy like a. Have you ever seen American Pie: The Wedding?
I'm not American, so no.
The girl. You're not, it doesn't mean to say that you haven't seen that film.
I know,
American Pie is
but no,
hilarious.
I've
I am
never
not
heard of it.
watching that because it's got the word America in it, damn it.
I mean, hey, Canada.
Oh, okay. You said enough. My granddad's Canadian. Yeah. No. Well, I don't know though. Unfortunately now, because of South Park, every time I hear that like Canada, the word Canada, my brain goes, "Blame Canada with their beady little eyes and their flappy little heads." I don't know. That's lost on a younger generation. The amount of, like youngsters now that
Yeah.
I've heard have not seen South Park, Bigger, Louder, and Uncut. Yet they've seen South Park. And,
See,
like,
I've seen
slap.
clips of it, but I've never actually watched
Watch
a
You will
fucking
fucking
episode.
cry so hard you either vomit or fart whilst laughing, you know? It's
The thing is, if I
hilarious.
laugh too fucking hard, I'll get a splitting fucking headache. And then the next day, without knowing it, I'll have a fucking, like, just the core of my body will have a, like a, just
My
will have a
entire
fucking
body will have
physical
migraine.
and mental breakdown and not want to work. So then sitting up from laying down in my bed is a fucking hassle.
Yeah, you do sound like you're like suffering quite a bit. You're like,
Oh yeah, all the time. No. At least currently. Yeah, you know, I'm just
I don't want
making a spot of
tea.
tea.
If I wanted an SVU, I'd have asked for a game. I'm playing Vigor, but I clicked on a SVU rifle to put in my inventory. Yet I have absolutely zero freaking 70.
I need
I'm not sure
more.
what round it actually takes. I think
Shit.
it's
Honey.
No, it is a 762. Fuck
I
you,
don't
dude.
know
I know
why,
my
but
shit.
whenever I have tea, if it's not
See, it was
sweet,
a little
I
bit
no
fucking
drink.
smaller.
If my tea is not fucking sweet, for some, I will not fucking drink it, and I don't know why. I've just got a, I guess I've just got a sweet tooth that's taken over.
We're gonna have a PM63 with
Perfect.
80 rounds. Like making sure people breathe.
Time for me to add some milk.
I think that's a bit overkill for Vigor. And
Yeah, I'm kidding. I'm not gonna add milk.
Oh no, I was thinking of just dropping into a lobby
Dude,
with
I used
an RPK like.
I would drink lemon ginger tea and add milk to that shit. And
Yeah,
then,
that'd be a bit weird.
but it wouldn't curdle in the cup. So I just fucking drink it. And like, I'm not a little kid, so it's not gonna really hurt me at all if it's curdling inside me.
Let's take an SKS in. 30 rounds. Oh, I didn't realise I had a craftable freaking HR.
Oh yeah,
Oh, I ain't gonna answer that shit anyway, that's all good.
so, medic. Turns out, you know how I originally thought that I had to get 3 times the amount of freezing in my toe because it was so sensitive? No, I've just got big fucking toes. That's what the guy said. We give you... I had to get fucking 3 times the amount in the other toe too, as well, for some fucking reason. Yeah. I got fucking lightheaded, but yet again, I did not eat anything before I went there. Hey, my mom was fucking rushing me. She yelled at me to get in the fucking shower before my grandpa got there. The appointment was for 2:10. We got there at 2:06 and made it to the place by 2:09.
I will take a load of 7.62
So-
rounds, my man.
We cut it really close, but when we got into the office, we just got sent straight in. Ironic thing is, we had it done in the same exact room as the first time. Tea.
Yeah. Right. And on Kirsten, if it's still there. No. We only got to Anakin instead. Huh? Medic, is it you that's got Vigor as well? I know Chris has got it. Tech.
I do have Vigor, I just need to install it.
Sweet. I know Tech wanted to do like a whole thing. Like when I said I had it,
looks so
someone else, a
free.
couple of people said they had it, but I want to see if we can get like a full squad on it and
Wait,
clear
what
out a
is?
lobby. It's weird.
What
It's
is
sort of
Vigor?
almost like a battle royale, Call of Duty, fucking million type of thing game, you know. But it's like the objective of it's weird. You gotta go in to get a supply drop that gets drops in. That's the whole objective. But you can go around investigating the map and doing what you're doing and sneaking around, setting up traps and stuff like that, collecting all these supplies that you need and whatnot. And then you can either choose to load up your inventory like a beast, go back and just save, you know, get your shit by taking the exit out, or you can wait it out until the supply drop comes and the storm comes. So it's like a gas cloud that sort of moves in from only one corner or place in the map. So then that way it pushes everyone to a certain area, as opposed to like the Fortnite, it brings you into a circle, and all the other ones, they bring you into a central end zone.
Yeah.
As long as you're out of the map before the dust cloud comes or whatever, you're good. You can either wait for that supply drop that gets dropped in, or just go around investigating, you know, searching things and all this lot, and chance it that you're going to probably find 6 or 7 supply drops and secret stashes and all that shit, and actually leave with better loot. So you can sort of like almost choose to fight or choose to just walk away, type of thing. So, but you're going to possibly come into contact with other people that have got these strategies and these thoughts, and you know, some people aren't coming in with the mindset of I'm going to find people to shoot them. They're coming into the mindset of just getting their stuff, and they come across someone, and there's moments where you're like, hey, are you friendly? Are you friendly? And then you sort of link up with each other and you just do your own thing together and actually trade, even if you're not on a headset. But then most of the time it is like that COD ethos, you know. As soon as you see an enemy, you start shooting them, you go check their loot and then whatnot, you know. But when you go in, you build a loadout and all before you go in. If you die when you're in there, your loadout drops, but because you've built up thousands of these guns in this weapon stock type thing, it doesn't technically matter. You craft your weapons. It's fucked up. It's so hard to explain. It's a genuinely good game because you can sort of go in with your own plan. You know, you can either go in to find the other people, kill them, take their stuff, do what you got to do, and exit with good stuff. Check out all the points of interest, blah blah blah, blah, all that stuff. Or you can just sort of choose to be sort of almost spec ops tactical. You know, like medics going off up to this set of buildings at this area. You're going down to that set of buildings. I'm going down to that set of buildings. We're all going to work in between and link up and progress across to better everything for the overall outcome of us. And then I feel when you're playing with multiplayer, because I haven't played it with anyone else yet apart from whoever the fuck all the people are in the game that I'm loading into at that point in time. I don't know whether the home base works as a team home base, so all supplies upgrade both of your solo home bases overall, or whether we can trade items that we need. So like I need something that I'm finding it hard to find, but you sit around and go, oh fucking I got loads of that, but I need such and such. Oh dude, I've got loads of that, you know. And you can trade, because there's like a global food market or food effort or something. Like you get all this food and stuff, and I don't feel it actually does anything for you, but on certain things on the building tiers you need it to evolve the composting or some fucking thing that's there, you know. But like you go to this like winch thing that puts it in a basket and sends it off down the valley for something or whatever that it picks up, and you earn supply crates from that. So whether you can trade, you know, that's why it makes me believe you can trade items with your other friends that are in the pre-game lobby type of thing, the home base. It's just because I've only ever played it on my own, I don't think I've actually grasped. I haven't obviously seen or worked out how to chance to understand it. It's smooth. I mean, like right now we've just been talking and I've just stood on the spawn. Everyone in the map spawns in a different location. It's not like a drop thing, which is awesome. But you could get someone spawn like, you know, like imagine it as a grid reference map of 4 squares, and then you're then there's 4 blocks of 4 squares on top of each other, or like inside it. They could be on the next big square across on block number 1, and you're stood on the block, you know, to the left of them, but you're on block number 2, type of thing. So it's like they'll be a few yards from you might see them, but like right now I can hear fire from around me somewhere. I'm just a little undetermined where, but I'm clearly out in the open wearing black camis on snow, so I'm probably standing out like a sore thumb. The maps are quite expansive, good graphics, good conditioning, the shooting and the combat feels right. You walk around in a third person stance. You can be third person to shoot, but if you click in on your right analog stick, it puts it to a scoped, like a hip ADS. So when you're on ADS and you aim down sight, it puts it up to a more gunnery position, and just like a Call of Duty first person-y sort of thing, as soon as you let go of ADS, it goes back out to your third person character, which is kind of cool. Or you can just have it as straight third person combat control. It's weird. It's all done on the ADS. So say right now I'm in third person, I aim down the sights, and it's like Fortnite, you know. I'm looking right hand peep. I'm looking down the right hand side of my freaking body, over the top of the gun. I can see the whole character's back and everything like that. If I click the right analog stick, it takes me into the crosshead up at the chest. But at the moment I am using a Vigor. If I switch for,
Yeah, I'll download it.
it's good. It is good. It's definitely worth it. I think
When I first saw it, I was like, wait. When I first saw it, the thing to me was like, is this a hiking game?
It's a bit weird. It's all set around sort of Norway and Denmark and bits like that, so it's like the names are very weird. Yeah, definitely, man. That's it. Loads of people are talking lately in the crew about expanding the games that we're all playing that we've already got, so not all just locked on GTA. Tech is like, you can tell he really wants to get into like esports and bits like that. Shaky then came in later on, even though he wasn't in the party we were in, 'cause it was me, Mud and Harley have got a group chat. I think you've got to be added into on PlayStation, but it was just for when we had the crew stuff and everything, we needed a place that was a boardroom. So it was only the high top end type of thing. But I said to him, oh, I think I have added you. I added you to it on. Oh no, that was my friend of ours, Ben. He's like 40 odd. He's like old school crew that we used to all have called the Devil's Henchman. So I said to Mud, I was like, I added a member to the boardroom. He was like, what? That's me. Yeah, trust me. And he checked and he was like, oh, wow. Like that. And I was like, I knew you'd appreciate that one. He's not just a Dixie if he joins. He's definitely boardroom. But I said I'm adding tech to it as well. I'm giving him a promotion. And he was like, what? I was like, yeah, man. Giving him a full promotion. He was like, what do you mean? I was like, he ain't just an enforcer, he isn't a road chief or anything like that. I was like, you can come up to the presidents with me. I'll take him as my right hand. And he was like, really? I was like, yeah, that kid he's showing initiative. He's asking about games. He's, you know, saying we want to play more stuff, get Dixie in. He's asking if it's okay, like, all the time on certain games. Oh, it's okay if I use Dixie as my game attack on that, on my crew clan. Of course it is. You know, you go and represent what you're proud of. Yeah, that's it. Represent what you're proud of, and yeah, type of thing. And because of that, I was like, you know, he wants that same thing. Yeah. Yeah, thank you. I'll say that as one of the presidents, definitely. Me and Mud have been trying to build communities for ages. I've got Ego Gaming. We had it going slightly with Devil's Henchmen. I built Ego off the back of Devils because it collapsed because there was too many bad egos. So like the motto is leave your ego at the door type thing. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Yep. That can be hard. I don't know. Everyone in Dixie's like. There's quite a few youngsters. There's quite a few youngsters. There's quite a few.
Vigor currently.
Everyone's downloading Vigor. Like, I'm running around a snow map trying to work out where I'm going to take stuff, but I'm also waiting on supply drop. Oh, okay, I'm at top corner of the map, so I'm just gonna run my ass up over there.
Which one's better, Assassin's Creed Unity or Assassin's Creed Black Flag?
Black. Yeah, Unity is very buggy. It was a nice game. It was a good storyline. It was good aesthetics. I was just about to say that if it's available, totally go over both those titles you said and get yourself Syndicate, because you'll actually learn a lot. The history side of it is that they're very educational games, which is cool as fuck. Being English and living in London and knowing London like the back of my fucking dick, that game is literally that era of London, because I could feel that I was there. I knew buildings. I actually knew fucking buildings that were there, and I'm not talking about famous buildings like, you know, the Royal Albert Hall, Buckingham Palace, Windsor, all that crap. It was the parks and stuff felt like the parks themselves. The modernness, totally not. You know, it was more like I'd been taken away from the London I knew, and I'd been placed in the thing before, but because the street layouts were so much alike and the same, and maybe it might, you know, it might have been completely different in the area, but the main structure was there. I was like, fuck, this is cool. Yeah, I seemed to know exactly where I was going, and I didn't have to use the map, and I was like, huh, that's freaky. I mean, anyone that lives in LA that's playing GTA, they're instantaneously the same with that game. They're like, fuck, they did good. I mean, they switched a few things from the left to the right. You know, like the Hollywood sign's not on the left of certain things, it's on the view, it's on the right. I'm trying to think what the other massive change was that they did. But all they've done is they've taken out X amount of city blocks to make the GTA map the way it is, to lay it out. That's it. It's the Rockford where Michael lives, and Franklin's house. All those houses and that part of that hill is on the opposite side where the Vinewood sign is, and the Vinewood sign is on that part where Franklin's house is and looks over the top of Hollywood that way. Well, points the Hollywood sign down over LA from that angle. But they've taken out X amount of city blocks in between the key areas, so like Tequila by Eclipse Towers, then the Chinese Theatre, up where the Tattooists and everything is, and where Rockets and Surgeons and all spawns in. That area, there'd be a fuckload of city between the two of that. I mean, when we used to be out in LA and lived there, that section between the, you know, the premier houses and what the spot where Tequila is, it's the opposite way round if I remember right in direction. It's like it's the where the theatre and all would be at the top of the fucking run. I think it's Santa Monica that runs all the way down through the middle. Yeah, isn't it? Yeah, I thought it was Wilshire, Santa Monica. I don't want to commit to it and then see the cyanide's just at the midsection and all that lot, where Capital is. Yeah, That's right, because the building that's supposed to be Capitol Records opposite the casino in GTA would be down the opposite end by the La Brea Tar Pits. Yeah, yeah. See, yeah, that's it. It's basically all they've done is mirrored LA, but also, yeah, they've placed things in the opposite ends in the city. They've taken out city blocks, but they still left Santa Monica at the bottom. Ah, that's interesting. That's actually intriguing. I never saw that flip. I knew they'd taken blocks out, and I knew they flipped the locations around. But it does. It takes in. I say it's a good 10. I want to say like 10, 15 minutes, maybe 20-minute drive between where the theatre is at the top of Santa Monica and sort of where the bottom of Santa Monica, and then Tequila La up at the top end. I'm trying to think what fucking centre it is. They built it around those 2 Egyptian columns from that film. It was an old film. It was like 18, not 1800s, but you know, like early cinema, black and white movie.
You had said Assassin's Creed Syndicate, right?
Oh yes, the storyline's brilliant on it. It's isn't it? If I remember right, it's set around the Knights Templar.
Wish I could download it, but I
Illuminati.
can't. Because it's $44. It's not free. And again, I still have yet to be paid from my dad, so I can't even start to think about buying.
Isn't Valhalla and all free at the moment, depending on what PlayStation Plus package
I
you
have 3.
Nice.
But I'm downloading Black Flag. Yeah.
Pirates.
Oh, you're on a
I
ship?
used to get so
I'm gonna
much
fucking love
shit.
this then.
I really did, because I come
Dude.
from smugglers and pirates in
You've got-
Penzance. You guys are gonna laugh at that being American.
You've got
but no, yeah, that's it. I
fucking
come from
clue
Navy,
how much
but
I
my
love
predecessors
fucking
to that
piracy.
were Admiralty
Fucking
and
awesome.
smugglers. And I'm from Penzance. I'm born and raised Penzance boy, so like I've got a skull and crossbones on the back. I've got my pirate marks. You know, I am a fucking pirate. At the back of my fucking left wrist, I've got a skull and crossbones with this where medic's like, I fucking love you, bam. Pagan fucking pentacle. Pagan pentacle, not. You have to ask my wife first.
He's cheating.
He said it as well. He said he's cheating. Nah, I think me and. Have you seen that meme with? It's an English.
I'm
a set of English
telling
lads.
Ashley. I never said nothing about kissing him though.
No, Ashley's like, hey, Bam. I'm like, yeah. She goes, medic says to me to tell you that, he's gonna do something to his chocolate starfish like that. And I turned around and I was like, as long as he leaves it smelling like hot dog flavoured water, I'm all good. Limp biscuit jokes.
Oh, yeah,
I wish there was vehicles in this game.
so, if Black Flag has what you told me it has, then I'm gonna fucking love it. Dude, I literally own fucking Sea of Thieves even though I can't play it. That's how much I fucking love piracy. Black Flag or no, fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, Syndicate for me is $39.99.
still expensive
hold
because
up.
that's a fucking PlayStation 3 game.
I might actually.
Guys, I love Assassin's Creed,
Oh yeah.
but Assassin's Syndicate was the last Assassin's Creed.
It was. Oh no, I don't know. Hang on. I really did like Origins' aesthetics and the feel of how big and expansive it was. It was beautiful for that, and just the scenery was nice. But as an actual overall game, it was quite trashy, and it only really became a good game with the expansional shit, like the Eye of the Ra stories and all that shit, where it was sort of like mythical, and then it became like Final Fantasy, almost. With the way you combat the monsters and stuff, that I didn't like. I really want to play Valhalla though. Thank fuck. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna
I
enjoy
do
it.
not, and I've barely gotten past the first
Come
few
on, in the
missions.
Discord server, I have a Viking name now. I'm Bamtred. I am Dane now.
So, you know what my horse's name is?
Oh yes.
It's Skull Eichsbacher.
Sorry, does your name in English
Did you just
translate
say that
into
you're a
Norse,
skull and
or-
ice fucker?
Eichsbacher. Means oak rock.
Hmm. Can I call you Groot? Because Groot's a tree, and so is oak. Groot could be made of oak. You know who Groot is? Groot. I am
Oh,
Groot.
Groot. I am Groot.
Hey, I'm a massive fan of the Marvel shit.
Call me anything.
Hey honey, I'm late for dinner. No you're not. Okay. He's out cheating on me. I saw this one right. It was
Hey
these
Dad,
English
I'm
lads
gay. Hi gay,
drinking.
I'm Dad.
English lads drinking, and this one, he's like, chubby lad, he's got a beer can in his hand. He goes,
When your dad doesn't want to believe you're gay, hey Dad,
General
I need to tell you
Grievous, like
something.
that. It turns round and you got.
Oh,
these
what's up,
English
son? I'm gay. Well, hi gay. I'm Dad. Fuck.
That's brutal.
I fucking asked my parents if I was gay, would they support me? They said, fuck no.
Oh, thanks.
But they also said that they wouldn't
That's what
fucking disown me too, so I guess that's a plus.
A way to
But
see the
I'm also
positive.
not gay.
They wouldn't speak if I was gay, but they wouldn't kick me out.
Well,
Your mum's slapping you. What am I telling you about
oh,
doing
they
gay
might,
shit in
they
the
might,
house?
they might beat the shit out of me with a cross.
Heathen!
Yep. Get out of my son's body, you fucking devil.
Do you know what? I think the coolest touch is they
Thing
put
is,
on Vigor.
my parents say that all this, she, they, them, he, she, bisexual and gay shit is just a phase.
Oh, I would love for them to meet the friggin' 40, 50-year-old gay guys I know somewhere. That would be one hell of a fucking phase.
It might not be the bi and gay, but like the different like identifications and being trans. That I think is what they see as a phase. But like fuck, most people are like they only say that because most people like my age are doing it. But like that's the main majority. They don't really know any adults who are part of that community. Yeah, I know. Thing is, my parents associate with Christians.
Yeah, the hardcore Christians want to. Because if they don't believe in Jesus, they don't belong in the house. Like, Jesus Christ, you're lucky that bear gets to
is, when my dad told him, don't quote stuff from the Bible if you don't know it exactly. So we fucking went into the Bible on Google, fucking searched up the fucking Testament, or fuck the line, and we reread the whole fucking page off. Not the page, but like the whole paragraph of it. Yeah, the whole verse for my dad to hear, who was out in the living room. Well, not like he's out where I am currently. And keep in mind, I still didn't have a fucking door. Still don't, but so yeah. With a point, it's like, yeah, I know. And we were fucking laughing.
You know, when I go out, like go out to eat somewhere, these hardcore Christians, or like even at the pastor, or like they see me wearing like my Mjolnir or like my hoodie that says season on it, and they try to say, Jesus comes up, forgive me if you come back daily. My brother goes, well, you're a pastor, right? Yeah. And it's just a little discussion that I just face. So the persecution of pagans was right. Absolutely, because they needed Jesus in their life. Okay, now explain to me Easter. Where did that come from? It came from when Jesus rose. Oh yeah, I rose from the dead. Okay. So what you're saying is that the pagan holiday Ostara, who praised the goddess Esther, who is represented by a rabbit, was a celebration of fertility. Fertility as the birth of a new crop. You're saying the Christians just didn't rip off their own version of it. And the pastor looked like, what? Yeah, that's where Easter comes from. Now, Christmas. What's another name for Christmas? Yule. Ah, that is a pagan holiday. Others like, no, it is not. Pull out your smartphone and look it up. What is Yule? They looked at me, got up, said F you, and walked out of the restaurant.
Well, that isn't very Christian.
My parents swear, but they're hardcore Christian.
Blasphemy.
Hey, it never said anywhere in the Bible, thou shalt not swear.
No, but a good way to make a Christian shut up is turn around to them and say,
Make them believe that their whole religion is a ripoff.
No, you say, your God, or apparently the God, gave this, like, birth to this one dude that was like, all this. And I'm just putting in these terms because it's quicker for the sake of conversation, by the way. He was a Jew. Yes. Right, he was a Jew. We're going to say this. And there was that other dude, Moses. Went to the top of a fucking hill. Came back down with what? The Ten Commandments. What are the Ten Commandments? The Word of God. Okay. He was also a Jew. And then they brought him down. And then everyone was like, Christianity! Now, those rules were, what? Thou shalt not covet. No. Yeah, that's it. Thou shalt not worship, like it's a false god or a false idol. Yeah, meaning that they should represent that true God. Now, the other religion side of it, they're Jewish. They come from the Torah and all that. So technically, they're worshipping a false god. The rules of command are actually a contradiction of themselves.
And also, now I'm going to point out some obscure facts. The books in the Bible were written about 100, 200 years after
hmm
Christ's death.
When you were saying about I didn't want to be rude because I wasn't too sure. I'm good with history, but I'm a little bit tired and a little bit stoned. Like, as you know, I came into the party at 2 a.m. after sleeping most of the evening. But, freaking, the Romans were around during the same time as like most Norse pagans when they came over to, when the Danes came over to England, and we were like the Kingdom of Wessex, and we had the Saxons and all that shit. The Romans had already been here in England, almost and sort of, if that makes sense. It sounds so stupid. There's Roman roads. So like sometimes the Danes, they would avoid the Roman roads because they were good trackment areas where they could get attacked. So they would use the tracks and the follies and stuff like that. And I remember like just silly little mentions of the Romans in history to do with that time and era. But then my brain also goes, hang on a minute, no, unless the Romans came here another time and tried conquering England, where they ended up, building Bath, the city, and fucking, all these cities and places that had their influence into it. But obviously, no, sorry, 2 seconds, because of the factorial there that confuses me where with the North side of it and then arguing about the Bible and Jesus and all this lot is the Romans are the people that killed Jesus and crucified him. So my brain's like, what? Yeah, but I know paganism comes from the Dark Ages before BC era, before Christ. That's what I mean with the Bible. You got the King James Bible, the Old Testament, the New Testament, but then there's that pre-existent history of format where man wasn't writing stuff down as much. Carry on.
This goes off of what Sam just said about Romans killed Jesus. Romans were known for keeping very, very thorough records
Yes.
of everything.
A lot of records got lost at the great that earthquake where the Library at Alexandria. I know there was a million places called Alexander the Great was a bit of a pain in the ass for going, what should we call this place, sire? We'll call it Alexandria. But we called that town Alexandria, and that town Alexandria, and that town and that town and that town Alexandria. Yeah.
They were also known for keeping multiple records of multiple.
Yeah, copies.
Copies.
One set that they found so far, but they're also still trying to ascertain is the Dead Sea Scrolls, isn't it? Yeah, that the Romans took. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's a weird one.
So now explain how that adds up.
See, that's like the darker side of the histories. Like, saying it a bit cheesily, but the national treasure side of everything, like, there's this historical fact and documents of events and people, but then when you delve below the surface of the sidelining people and the sidelining situations and all that, like, that's the actual story. Like a Roman wall in a fortress, like for a military town. On top of it, you've got your guards in the middle. Now that's the people that are being discussed, and then on the inside of the court, you've got the subjects and the protected and all that lot. On the outside, you've got the plausible threats and the enemies and everything like that. But each side has a story. The branch in the middle is the original. Is technically the story being told. And then once you delve into the opposite side of it, you start finding hidden tunnels and shit like that. My city, dude, since I retired, the shit I've been doing with my life, when lockdown came, I've known since a young age that there's loads of World War Two command bunkers and stuff in the park right opposite like where I live, and I'm not talking like small local air raid shelters. I'm talking like, well, some of them are small, public based. Other ones are for the American GIs, where they were keeping all the ammunition for the anti-flak guns and everything that were up there. It was a barracks and everything before it was a park. There's a reservoir hidden underneath the fucking football field. There's tunnels into the military base. There's tunnels under the military base. You know, shit like that. Some of the big bits in this city, it's like kind of public knowledge and kind of common knowledge, and they're like, yeah, that's there. We know that's there. And then the other stuff is sort of like a little urban legend and an urban myth. But I'm going to do a Han Solo, you know, it's like one of those ones with urban myths where it's like underneath our entire city is a massive giant command bunker. It's fucking huge. It's multiple huge. It's like holding half the fucking main city huge. And everyone's like, fuck off. You know, and it's like, no, seriously, it's Cold War one down there. There's a fucking World War Two one that's massive underneath the university and such. They are all interconnected. This whole fucking city, even the places on the outskirts of this city, all the old school 18th century Napoleonic forts were connected. That has been kind of documented, and like it's a case of retracing all these little things that have been forgotten to time. But in my city, because it was the most heavily bombed place in England, you're never more than 6 inches above an Anderson shelter, a bomb shelter, an air raid shelter, a command module, you know, something like that. Somehow, somewhere, some way, some motherfucker, and then somehow, some way, somehow, somewhere, I got hold of as well the original ARP installment fucking maps for the entire city. We're talking every last city map, grid reference, fucking location, where they were put in, marked out, tunnels, everything. And someone else has somehow, some way, somehow definitely seen those bits of paperwork and decided to go, fuck it, let's go and see. So they cracked open the smallest fucking hole in the floor that's literally my body size. No, I didn't do it. And they hadn't got in by the looks of it. It was still in like prep. Lockdown's fucking coming. It's in the middle of a park. They done it to two of them. One had a massive drop down. The other one was just a slide in type of thing. I've gone it. The first one I've gone in kind of dense. Not dense, like not too big, not too small. Couple of tunnels left and right. You know, enough to shelter in. Exit one end, exit the other end, exit in the middle. Then, you know, there's no artifacts in there. There's no trash in there. There's no nothing that's giving me a sign of modern. Well, there was one thing. There was a strip of cigarette filters on the floor, and that made me instantaneously go, right, so whoever opened this came in this, but it hasn't been opened since the 70s. I'm deep on urban exploration and finding places and locations and abandoned shit and just, you know, doing stuff, and but the finding side of it, scouring Google Maps and stuff for people, you know, I hook a lot of big channels up with info sometimes, you know, but that's just because we're affiliated as friends anyway. The other one had been cracked open, but it was like where they blocked it up with concrete, not concrete, proper building blocks. It was just like rough quarry stones that are rounded, tumbled, whatever. They've chucked them all in, so backfilled it, you know. They've managed to get into that, but there was a bit of a drop down, so I had to sort of kind of like slide myself through, kick my way down. When I first looked into it with this like little head-sized hole, you know, like like I'm looking through a sewage pipe, like a small one. For like a waste pipe for a toilet thickness, and I'm looking down into this little hole, and I'm like, I can get through that. I've seen an old like 19 fucking 40, like 1920s, 1930s, 1940s fucking fire extinguisher, and instantaneously my brain's gone, yep, this is the one. You know, I was in there for like about 3.5 hours underneath the local park, just walking around filming. I was on phone with Harley for ages. He was in like a live stream and fucking group in a party, and he was like, "Hey guys, my dude's just like broken into a World War II bunker no one's been into since like the 70s. He knows he's the first person in this one because he just broke the seal type thing. They'd already dug into it, but they hadn't come back and knocked it in. And I've just pushed my foot against it as I'm climbing through the hole, and it fell in. And I was like, yeah, all right then, I'm going in." But there's a load more. There's a massive Cold War nuclear bunker down the road. It's a registered one. You know, we know it was a facility. I think folks like family members of mine worked there when I was younger. It closed down in I think like 98, 99. Ran a bit into the 2000s, and then got defunct from there. And the blast doors and everything was shut on it, so you can get into it. Somehow someone had broken open the main gate and peeled the skin of the metal off of it so they could get in, but they obviously hadn't got into the main building. I don't know how, I don't know what happened, but just decided, you know, to chance looking in through the gap in the gate and walking up the little track and looking in, and you just saw that the fucking blast door was open. It was like one of those, fuck this, fuck yes, I'm done, I'm going in there. But when they'd sealed it up and we couldn't get in to film it and all that lot, it was a disappointment, because I was like trying to show my friend it and like a load of people. I was like, I've been in here, I've done the tunnels in underneath here, but I went in a different way. And they're like, what do you mean? I was like, there's places here on this top bit, and I took them to the exact locations. I was like this is a staircase that goes down this phenomenal Napoleonic thing. No, it doesn't. I was like, there's gun portals and everything that should look over the battlefield. No, there isn't. Yes, there fucking is. They shut this down in the 70s due to the factor of a prostitute's body being found. This was already blocked off, and then that side over there is where they found the prostitute's bodies, and it was in that bit. And I said, that's just a chamber underneath that's full of fish tanks, and they were like, no, it fucking isn't. So I jumped over the wall, took my friend down, I walked down the stairs, and there it is, like 5, 6, 7, 8 foot long fish tanks, like hundreds of them, just in there being stored. And he's like, okay, I'd never have thought that. This is your urbex spot. And I was like, of course it is. I'm a fish junkie and an urbex junkie. This is like the fucking gold mine for me. I'm like, what? You know, the least fucking, you know, like thing that would top that would be me to find a giant underground aquarium stocked to fuck, you know, like private aquarium, and then someone's just fled the country or some shit, and I'm like, well, this is mine now, fuck it. I can but try. Ooh, that's hard. How do you mean, the counter-espionage side of it, where they try to stop people doing shit like that, or where's it happens? Hmm. What? I... So I would say Russia's quite popular, but I'm thinking it's a lot smaller than all of the predecessing countries. Apart from ours, we are a very small nation, but we do have a very big footprint for some reason. It's because of the Commonwealth and what we took in, like Australia, like you just said, it's the separate countries we took under our banner. There's a lot of shit in Zurich that's not mentioned in public eye, but it's definitely fucking highly forefront on military places. London, I was going to say, London is also a big one because we got MI5, MI6, and then there's also a data centre there that's in London, under London. There's a massive data centre. Why? Well, how so? I'm going to say it that way because... Yes, no, I'll agree, man. One side of me as a businessman living in London and a rich businessman dealing with only posh people and upper class and upper society, a lot of dark shit and sneaky out there. Epstein style shit, you know, like not the child abuse and all that lot, but like that level of type of people of connectivity. Then even on the low scale, and yeah. Yes, yeah. It's pretty much our fault in a way because of our secret services and shit. Yeah, see, I thought Zurich because of the military neutrality thing. I can't remember what it's called, but there's a lot of data centers there that hold the data and the communications transfers. Oh yeah. Yes. Oh yeah, I've got to admit, a lot of times when I've gone away to friends and we've gone urbexing. Yep. Yeah, no, that's true. Like when we've been doing like climbs and shit. I don't know what you could call it. It's not urban exploring, but when you go and find a spot, climb up on a roof, do stuff like take some photos, whatever. Quite a few of my friends and us have done that, hit a road trip, and whenever we've got any trouble, some countries are absolutely beautiful, they don't mind too much, they're like, hey man, fuck you, don't do that again. Others, similar to that the Zurich kind of mentality with it, is like, straight in there, straight on it, straight control it, bam, 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 don't give a fuck, treat you like a cunt, put you straight in the cell, keep you in there for days, such, you know, like, it's that ethos of it because of the outsider. In Tokyo we call it gaijin, which means outsider, but like, it's used differently there. It doesn't mean it like, ooh, scrutinizing. It's just like, you know, a lot of my friends don't use it as an insult, they use it more as an affectionate term. You know, so it's sort of like, you gaijin, no, right, we do this, you know.
As you know, with you being from, UK,
Yeah, now London is crazy.
seeing so many people from all over the world.
Yeah, no, we are.
That and high.
Same in my city as well. Same in my city. I'm surprised that we've got a lot of.
You
We'll put it in military terms, right? A lot of people that are on our usual targeting list to scrutinise on because of the way they speak, because of the way they look and all that lot. So it's that instantaneous ethos of the American thing in it, where it's like, this person's a terrorist, or so, you know, type of thing. Even though, but no, they're really not. That's my doctor. This is, or no, that's my adopted son that I've had since he was a day old. You prick. But in our in our country, there's a lot of those nationalities here, and there's a lot of those nationalities within my city, every city, like major city.
One of the fashion industry.
Yes, and and link into it, and
No one bats an eye.
yeah,
Over in London, that big melting pot of nationalities,
yes.
and all those businesses, and then everyone being so used to seeing different nationalities, it's so easy to get away with.
Who's gonna see? Who's gonna spect for like shit the sake of it because I'm on stream, but like I don't want my UK viewers so hey man, you're not racist or anything like, but like Imman that works at the paper shop down the road, no one's gonna suspect him of actually being a fucking counter-terrorism spy for his home country, or counter-espionage, or yep, yeah. They relax. They relax when they're doing a normal routine and a new normal thing, no matter who you are. Yeah.
Also, in restaurants, guess what? People are eating, and there's, they say, oh yeah, well we're part of this industry. It's not weird.
No.
And then you see them passing off documents or whatever. It's not weird. They say, oh, well, this is a business. This is there.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, I can't remember who it was that got poisoned by the Russians. That happened. Yeah. Mm.
And also to show hey, I fascinated.
Yep.
I poisoned UK, London.
London, baby. Sorry, UK jokes on my stream.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
But what a city, mate.
It's a beautiful city. Like, it's just so much seedy undershit from other governments happening there that no one
Spy
realizes.
House Gaming.
So much
Is that
different
Spyro,
nationalities,
is it?
so many. No, it could see me.
Couldn't be you. I don't know, I was looking at your logo up in the corner, I couldn't read it off the comment sidebar. He leaves a pie. It's not me. Bye. He's coming to stream snipe me and Vigor.
Oh, I see.
I don't know, I'm not sure. He commented on my stream like, hi Bam. But it's Spy House Gaming, so I don't know, with obviously Spyro.
Yeah, I expect that is Spyro.
Oh, I don't know, London's very dark, very seedy.
It is.
One side of it is very nice, very rich, very beautiful, posh, whatever. The inner city crime and the teenage crime. Whew.
Like having a conversation like this with you, huh?
Yeah. It's like some part Americans say, like the sideliner of it. It's like retrospecting with people all the time. Oh, you wouldn't understand, man, because you're from England. No, I get you. I get home. I get it. England's a little different. We ain't got many guns.
Just with a lot of Americans, like they're just not educated in.
No, it is closed over there. That's the problem. It's not you guys as citizens, or it's not necessarily the society, and it's not necessarily the teachers or the government and all that lot. But it's quite a tight nation that stays within inside its walls when it comes to learning and doing stuff. Yeah.
It's like everyone is just so used to being closed off.
Yeah, that's it. Lockdown wasn't really much for America apart from the factor of the interconnectivity with each other and shit. The rest of the world, they were sort of like, well, you know, we've got all made in USA stuff here, really, and we don't really outsource. We just get some stuff. But but when the only thing that really affected the whole world with locking down our borders was moving around medical supplies and stuff. Like that, in all honesty, you know, I mean, we had us guys in the military doing what we could do in the air freight and all that lot for the better good of the people, but it would have taken a lot more slack and movement off if we could have had something.
Because you found me out.
Because you yes, you. No, you left because I booted you offline. Bye bye.
No, I put my phone down and hit the power button on the TV remote, turning off my TV.
Oh, and you got HDMI pass through.
Yeah, so when the TV turned off, it turned off my PS4.
Dang, sometimes it does that. It's supposed to do it so that when you pick up the TV remote and the PlayStation's off and the fucking TV's off, you press the power on the TV remote and it turns both on. Or if you don't pick the TV remote up and when you come in the same situation, you push the PlayStation button, it will turn the console and the TV on.
Yeah.
Sometimes it does a little. Well, I've got to be careful about using the word spaz. I'm not using it in that term, but I mean it in terms of glitch out. It glitches out and decides it's going to do the reverse thing. I'm not being like that with the whole word spaz, but I'm seeing in the media lately, Beyonce got stung for the word spaz, meaning you know, like going kind of crazy, or glitching out, or, you know, that's fucking awesome, you know, that's fucking awesome. And then that other girl, she got, I can't remember which artist it was, it's like Chunky Black Chicks, it's seeming to rock the market at the moment. That's it. She got done for the word spaz, but I don't know if they're taking it in conjunction. I'm on stream, I'm saying they're taking it in conjunction of, because the media's avoiding this shit. They're trying not to put that word out there. They're just saying the illicit word, the this, that, and the other. You know, it's so fucked up. But I had to look it up. Well, you see, they're not taking it into the modern context or the evoluted context. If somebody is spasticated.
No.
So it's like you've been talking to yourself and nothing.
No, the stream can hear you.
They missed your sexiness, man.
Oh shit, I didn't realize that. Okay.
Yeah. The stream can hear you.
It's weird. They're not. In an old school terminology, the word spasticated or something like that is a medical terminology. It's not.
Right.
It's not meant as a derogatory sense. So if you say somebody, he's spasticated, like that type of thing.
Same with imbecile, stupid.
Yeah. That's it.
Those are all medical terms.
With cerebral palsy or such and such and so and so, it's because of that whatever deficiency in such and such, the thing is spastic. The actual gland or organ could be, you know, you could have spastic colon, you know, which is where you keep getting ass problems and you keep shitting yourself for no reason. You know, that's it. And the way that's the medical use and terminologies for that is what it is. Then people have turned around over the early centuries and gone, you spastic, like that. Yeah, but then oh, you're such a spastic, you know, that type of thing is derogatory. But then later generations after that point have turned it around to TG spastic. Like it's
But now-
like you're not trying to use it as a term of you're a retard, you have an illness or anything like that or anything blah blah blah. It became a slang word. Then that got sort of ditched off altogether, and spaz was like readopted, remolded, and reused for like if something breaks or glitches out, you're excited, you're such and such, you're so and so, or and bits. And over the last like what 20 years, I'd say I've heard the term like spaz. You know, it's like, dude, I'm such a spaz. What am I doing? You know.
Right, and
Like
now
that time, yeah, and it's like
Now look at the evolution
hearing
of
the two artists are
the
fucking.
terms. Now
Sorry.
also look at the evolution of the terms of for PTSD. It started off as shell shock.
Yes, yeah.
And then
See,
it evolved
in a modern generation and
um,
society where others are suffering with a post-traumatic stress disorder due to some, mine's not combat related. It's due to like nearly losing my life in civvy. But the the factor of it, they needed to change it slightly. I want to hear out how it evolved because I've not actually heard anything like that before.
So it started off as shell shock. Then it went to
see, that just doesn't apply
battle
within a
fatigue.
civilian world.
Then it went to battle fatigue, and then combat fatigue.
Yep.
Peak back in Vietnam, and then around the 90s, it got changed to post-traumatic stress disorder.
Yep. Yeah.
When psychiatrists and psychologists realized, wait a minute, there's other people suffering from PTSD, not just people who are in the military in combat situations.
Yeah.
Because of childhood abuse, sexual abuse, and other things.
See, I feel it was more of a definite, like, a defiance. Like, they linked them together. It was like combat vets didn't have a diagnosis. When the psychological evaluators were doing their psychological evaluation, they're going like, yeah, man, this person definitely suffered with something. They've got shell shock. That evolved name-wise to that. PTSD was already there, but it was probably already known about by psychologists as having post-traumatic stress. Then they've said to
be like affecting those who weren't in that, because more people were reporting it from combat situations than anything else. Because you have to remember, up until the 90s,
so like if a household doctor went to someone's house, imagine when like shell shock was first a thing and like people
but the thing is, they wouldn't correlate it.
Then they'd see a young girl or something that had been through something traumatic and she's like delirious and it's like, quick, call out the doctor and all this, like, and he's like, I don't know what this is, but for some reason all signs seem to point to that she's got shell shock.
Because now this is coming
it's
from
like this guy's been through a war. No, that type of thing, and they can't understand.
This comes to my degree with forensic psychology. Now for civilians, they would always diagnose it as hysteria.
Yes. Yeah.
Which, now, funny story about hysteria and intercourse. The old treatment for hysteria actually used to be the doctor would masturbate the patient.
I'm sorry, laughing at
Now, the reason why vibrators became a thing was because doctors were complaining about their hands getting tired.
Oh, yeah, actually, I did hear about that on something before, that it was a medical tool before it was a fucking aid.
Yes, before it was a marital aid.
That's like, it was like in the 18th century or some shit, wasn't it? Like Victorian,
Yes.
It sort of like started on the Tudor Edwardian Victorian.
Yes, it started in the Tudor.
And they were like brass tools. They didn't vibrate. Yes. It was like almost like a whisk, a hand whisk.
Yes, it was like a hand
but
whisk.
when you twisted the little thing that rotated, it caused the thing to and vibrate inside.
Yes, much like those
that's where the design of the old
cars.
ones came from, the ridges all the way down the side.
Now, funny thing is, they got that idea from those pull-back Matchbox cars.
Yeah. Quick, pass me that car. The stream's going weird, guys. We love it.
Wasn't like a chainsaw first used for
on the street
medical purposes?
See, this is what I want. This is what I want.
Wasn't at first a chainsaw used for medical purposes, like assisting childbirth or something?
The chainsaw was originally made for assisting childbirth.
You got me. I don't think it is supposed to help with the childbirth side, but if it's being used on the male, it's going to help with
back
not
in the
getting
okay, so
childbirth.
the chainsaw as we know it was not the same
For
chainsaw used
cesareans,
for
guys.
assisting for childbirth back in the 1800s. It was actually a saw that was like a hand crank saw to cut through the pelvis because doctors had such little understanding of human anatomy that they thought, okay, if we can cut open the pelvis, it'll make childbirth easier.
Well, true fact, you know,
Did it though?
2 of my kids have been born by cesarean. It seemed a lot quicker.
Oh, but I'm just imagining,
More
like,
invasive.
you hear from the delivery room.
Yeah,
Starting
I
up
know.
a chainsaw.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you know, girls already go through enough, man. They sacrifice themselves really heavily, you know. Like, as a like father, you know, fuck, I can stab across the line with some shit, and I don't mean it at all, you know. I really don't. I'd beg to her. I'd fucking apologise to the hell. I'd do anything it takes, but I'm not thankful that I don't have to go through it. I want to go through it for her. I wish I could take it away from her, you know. But the sacrifices that they put up for us, to be parents as well. Fuck. And then imagine being in the operating room, or like in the labour ward. You're there already fucking scared out your fucking mind. Like, dude, shit is going on, you know. Even though you've had 9 months to prepare for it, that day when it comes is still a, oh good god, or what the fuck, or...
But thing is, also think about it. Up until the 1920s, there was no anesthetic.
Right, we're just gonna start.
There was no anesthetic.
No anesthetic.
There's no anesthetic up until the 1920s.
I gotta admit, my partner, she was an absolute gangster with our baby. She was 7 weeks early, but she had a short labour. Like short, it was long enough being in labour. It wasn't too long or too short. But the actual process of, like, you know, I'm starting dilation, I'm getting the dilation, the baby's out. She was just sort of like dun dun dun, a couple of pushes, and it was just like, this is your first child, and she's sort of not good with some pains, you know, like when she gets dental pain and stuff, it can fuck her shit right up. But it does the same to me. But with childbirth, it was like she sort of nailed it easily. You could see she was totally worried, scared, terrified and stuff like that. Who wouldn't be in their first time going through something as unique, I'm gonna say, as that. But fuck, you know, drugs and anesthetic and bits, I think definitely one of the better revolutionaries that our planet's made. I don't know, opiates are so dangerous.
Oh yeah, they are.
In all fairness, you know, yeah, like
no,
I live in a city
about
that's
opiates.
ruled by addiction. You know, yeah, there was a lot
Yes.
of people.
And thing is, that was all around the Western world because a lot of doctors, even to this day, prescribe way too much of it because you're only supposed to be on opiates for a max of 3 days, but yet they're handing out 7, 20, 30, 6 month supplies with no questions asked because people think it's coming from a doctor. It's safe.
The one people that don't get is that it's not explained in the doctors and definitely the fucking pharmacists that are handing this shit out that should really be doing their fucking job properly. Like me, as if I went into being a doctor, I'd be a pharmacologist. I know chemicals. I know what I'm doing. I'm better than the fucking chemist that's across the road from me. You know, that type of thing. I'm better than them. But it's like, yeah, alright, you can mix drugs together, but can you mix them in a way that I do that will be totally safe but fuck you up worse than anything you've ever taken?
The thing is,
shush. But
here's the funny part.
The thing that they don't say is codeine. Codeine being an opiate, they dish it out as a painkiller, as a like paracetamol, like ibuprofen, like fucking whatever, but it's a Schedule 1 fucking drug at the end of the day because it's fucking it's an opioid.
Now think about it this way:
and people get an addiction,
ADHD medication.
Oh fucking! I can vouch for that. It's amphetamine.
Meth. It's meth.
Yeah, it's amphetamine. It's amphetamine. It's speed.
Yes,
I was on it. I was
speed.
on it for a long time. I was on Ritalin, Risperidol, Concerta, Dexedrine.
Doctors are giving kids as young as 5.
Yeah, I was.
Speed.
High doses as well. High doses of speed.
Exactly.
And it's weird how they treat something that's a hyperactivity disorder and an extreme fucking high with one of the
I
drugs.
can
And
actually
I've done,
explain to you.
I've
I can
done,
explain to you
dude,
that on a biological
hey,
level.
hey, I can tell you on a druggy level about amphet, right? I've never done meth or anything like that, but technically, when I think about it, yeah, I have done meth, but it wasn't methamphetamine. Methamphetamine's another stage up. It's more hardcore. It's
But
like
the
you
thing
got,
is,
you got
only
cocaine.
reason why it's called
You know, you got
methamphetamine
cocaine.
is because of the
It's
methylene
methylated.
in it.
Yeah, that's it. It's methylated.
Which is a binder.
Yeah.
It is a common
You see,
household
it's like
binder that you
coke.
can find.
Cocaine is coke. It goes through its process from the plant, gets extracted out with gasoline and all this shit, strained off with bleach, blah blah blah, turned into this white refined, it's this hard chalk. We take it and turn it into a powder. Dealers before that point will get it at X amount of percent, and then they'll add something to it like creatine or something like that to bulk it out.
Creatine, baby laxative.
Yeah,
Something.
that's it. See, the baby laxative, I always go creatine if I'm going to cut something because of it being a natural substance that people aren't allergic to and it's naturally occurring. That's the only reason I go for it. I don't want people, this is years ago, you know, I don't want to be responsible, and this is as a dumb teenager, I was smart enough to say I don't want my friends or someone else fucking dying because they're allergic to paracetamol or they're allergic to, even with speed, people get glucosamine and put it in with it to put it up. But the thing, as a bulking agent, but the thing is if you've got a natural glucose deficiency, you're diabetic, you're such and such, that can
It's
kill
gonna
you.
shoot
You're
your blood sugar
yeah,
way
you're
up.
partying your ass off, but being smart and safe in your own body to go on diet and live by your illness that could kill you anyway, and be like, oh, yeah, I don't, you know, sugars I've got to avoid and such, and then you go and bash a load of fucking fat up your nose, and you're like, hour later, you're like, fuck, what's going on? Someone's poisoned my shit. No, you just
Now,
have a,
bam.
thing to it, but
Did you know that when it comes to cocaine, for every line you smoke, you actually you snort,
I was
you
gonna say,
actually
smoke.
give yourself a 3-centimeter long brain aneurysm for every single line you smoke or snort.
Dang man, I'd be like god level smart. I've done some coke. I've done some coke. I'm not gonna lie. When I say some, it was most of the fucking supply in Colombia. I was gonna say the bag, but you guys would think I'm taking little bags. No. Back when I was younger, in the DJ life and stuff like that, I was always a party animal. I loved it. Never had a drug addiction. Never had a drug problem. But definitely got out on the right side of everything. Lucky. Expanded my mind, met a load of good people, never harmed a fucker, never even fucking once, never fucked up once and OD'd or anything. That's just due to good supplies, knowing your people, and not getting dodgy shit. That's the smartest way of putting it. But yeah, in a retrospect towards my children, I'd always say to them, if it grows in the ground, it's probably okay for you and safe, you know, just take it warily, be smart about this. If it's man-made, leave it the fuck alone. You know, I know cocaine's in the ground, but it's fucked with by man. You know, it's like the harder drugs. But with my kids, I'd be like, yeah, quite happily, go and do it.
Right.
Go and do
now,
proper MDMA.
in South
go and
America,
do ecstasy. Do what you want. Experiment.
where cocaine
If
is
you die,
derived
you
from.
fucked up.
People chew on that, on the leaves of that plant.
At
for
high
energy,
altitude,
much like
yeah,
a cup
and
of
at high
coffee.
altitude. At high altitude, the I want to say the Tibetans and stuff, but it's not. It's the Peruvians, isn't it? When they're up in the mountains, they chew coca leaves to help with the oxygen depravity and stuff,
And
so
then
that they can. So
it's
it
also like a
thins
cup
the
of
blood.
coffee for that.
That's it. It puts the heart at a nicer rate, thins the blood, so that when they're at a higher altitude, they don't need as much oxygen. It counters the oxygen effects.
Exactly. But then people, being since the dawn of time, us as people have always looked for something to get high from, something to spice up our lives a little bit.
Says me. Oh, you're saying that to me right as I pull a bong, which is natural. It's got tobacco
And me
in
freaking
it. Tobacco's the
joint.
worst one for me. It's like I don't smoke cigarettes, but I bong like fuck. And
But now, did you know with cigarettes and anything like that, the cigarettes are only so bad for us because it's so much tampered with
yes,
by humans.
I don't smoke.
But if it was just a pure tobacco plant, it's much like a cup of coffee.
But then there's it's not the FDA, is it? Who is it that regulates in the States? I can't fucking grow tobacco in my own home.
The
Or
FDA and ATF.
That's it in the state. Yeah, I'm not sure what we've got here. It'd probably be,
But
like
now,
the ministry or whatever.
now here in the States, the FDA is not here to protect the customers.
No, it says to make a
They
profit.
are there to protect the companies and the government.
That's
so
it.
Just because something says FDA approved or FDA,
yeah, it doesn't mean to say it's safe
whatever,
or good for
it
you.
doesn't mean shit that it's safe. It just means
the
that
the best loophole.
FDA,
When we were talking about the Illuminati type things earlier with the hidden stuff, my best loophole I've ever discovered in my entire brain is the GlaxoSmithKline loop, which is GlaxoSmithKline own a lot of companies like Unilever. Well, no, you got companies like Unilever, you got fucking Coca-Cola, blah 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 blah, and all this stuff. But you got like Robinson's here, which is Ribena. It's the drink Ribena, blackcurrant juice. You pour it into a glass, you add water to it, you drink it. Now, GlaxoSmithKline own Ribena, and they own all these other companies. But GlaxoSmithKline's sole thing is that they're a fucking pharmaceutical company.
right.
So does that, is this pharma company testing out through these products? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? One batch of something tastes alright. Sometimes you get something and you're like, what? Hey? We were talking about the energy drinks earlier, the Rockstar ones. They used to have a lovely brew taste. You could taste a bit of pomegranate. It was alright. And then all of a sudden they went to a point where you cracked it open and they taste like strawberry. For no reason it tasted like strawberry. It didn't taste like the two flavours that were supposed to be in the cup. And you're like, what? Then after that they went kind of weird and janky. Once you got halfway through the can, you were like, tastes funky. My brain's like, like Rockstar and stuff. They could easily be conspiracy podcast here on the channel, guys. They could easily be. How many people buy an energy drink a day? How many people buy energy drinks? They've kind of slipped into society where, yes, certain countries, states, areas have a regulation on age of purchase because of the high caffeine content now. Because little kids were getting their hands on them at like 6, 7, and fucking parents were like, my kid's bouncing off the fucking ceiling. But that's fair. That is fair. But they could easily slip extra emulsifiers and such and so in for chemical bonding test with a bit, bits like that.
Right.
Yo, baby Bam.
What's up,
Oh, what's up, T-Dog?
What's up, Raven? Hey, medic.
And yes, I finally got my account back.
You people make my brain hurt.
Yeah, you have been quiet there.
You've been in here now. Fucking... What the fuck? I've been in here for like 10 seconds and my brain is already hurting. Yeah, dude, hey, listen, man, I'm sorry. Me and Bam were having a great conversation.
Yeah, man, I'm waiting to shoot some shit on Vigor. He knocks out again.
I'm not into military stuff. I'm into history shit.
Yeah, man, amen to that. Military shit is kind of history shit. I was talking about the history of my city in a way because I was talking about the underground bunkers. They're from World War II and perhaps before that. So that's history of history in a way. Yeah. Hey, I'm putting this to you, Nico, on my stream now. I'm accepting you as one of the people that I want for this thing that I've been wanting to do and Harley's been wanting to do for a while. We want to do a podcast. Pretty much on the... me and Harley have been wanting to do a podcast for a while. Like, start doing podcasts and bits like that. But you and me always have good conversations and, like, level and all that lot. So I'm definitely wanting you to be one of the, the people... Not features, like, one of the people as a part of it, if you're up for it. Yeah, we need people that have got good, like, age spread and then different views on the similar subjects to each other from a different point of view, is the way that me and Harley were talking together. It's like... Him and Mudder, he's the youngest out of all of us, which is fucked up because he feels older than I do sometimes. But like, he's sort of, I think 19, 20, Mod's obviously 21, so they're around the same age. I'm 37, and I felt with the podcast format, that's a massive. That's two people and two divides. You're 7 years younger than me, which drops that group. If we can get someone else that's in the middle there again, between the bridge between Mud and us, that should make a good like flow overall, if that makes sense, because we've got the multi-generation. I've also got my friend Ben that I was going to see, because he's an amazing poet and artist and stuff, got autism, but he's also a genuinely smart man, you know, and has very good things to say in general, and history, like we do and stuff, and not world affairs, but, you know, like views and bits like that. He's in his 40s, so it's like, that's an even older eye. It could just help build like a thing, but we've spoken about. Oh, I have no idea yet. It's going to be like no set format. It's just probably just, you know, shooting shit, and that's what I'm thinking. The Dixies, yeah, shooting shit with the Dixies, type of thing, you know, because it's like,
To get someone that is really good for history.
yeah,
Is really capable, and I mean old. I can call my grandpa up. That motherfucker.
that'd be cool.
So much shit that I didn't even fathom. He was born second. He was born.
47.
He was born around. He was born the 2 last years of World War II.
Wow.
And fuck, my grandpa is very, very intelligent. If there's a guy you want to talk to about wars and shit, he's your guy, because fuck, that dude, he's intelligent.
I love talking to the older generation, man. Just like listen.
So now, how would we do the stream? Like, would it just be like on like a Discord call?
I don't know. I think Harley's gonna handle that side of it, because it's all it is the connectivity and being able to get all links of feed together somehow, somewhere, some format, so that it's in one to be uploaded as a singular entity. But then Harley would probably, like, if we did it as a file, we could all, if we all got YouTube, if we've got YouTubes and whatever and we want them, he can send it to us. I've actually just.
Well, we could just
he can send
do
it
like
over.
a whole separate YouTube channel of these talks.
See, that's what I'm thinking. I wanted to control. My fucking controller keeps turning off. Oh, I know why.
Talks, and then even like do like a companion website of like, hey, who are? Meet the cast. Or even just like a Facebook page that we can, you know.
That's what I'm thinking. It's
whatever.
like Harley wanted to do a podcast ages ago, but what we've been doing, there's a few concepts that I've thought of. Do you have Minecraft? Weird assassin to ask someone.
I have Minecraft on my PlayStation.
That's cool. That's cool.
I have the disc.
Me and Harley was like, you build a podcast area, and then like you said, you're on Minecraft, you're doing your shit through your headset or whatever. If you all stream, then you know you just stream it at that point in time. But if we can find some way of hosting all, we can all record footage and then save it. But then being able to send it to your friend, you've got to try and lift it off the PlayStation to try and then put it to something to then get.
Well, we could also just do like
together.
just large co-streams of it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You know, we could stream it straight up either way, and then if Harley on his end could do it as a audio bite or whatever. I don't know. That's what I'm looking into. It's one of those things. Harley's been wanting to do it for ages. I've wanted to start doing it. I mean, like you.
Or we could
like
do it
tonight,
this way. Hear me out.
Well, yeah.
We could all get onto Minecraft on the PlayStation, so that we have someone else. You know, if they have like multiple PlayStations or whatever, they can come in with it and just act like the camera person.
Yeah.
Do it that way.
Head over onto this channel. You got that one console that's just staring at everyone. Now, so you can turn your camera backwards on Minecraft. You can flip it back, and then whoever's streaming is the central point of the camera.
Right.
But I know Harley was saying about Discord and recording it on that.
If, say, here's an idea, because I can possibly file footage if you want me to, even if it's from different different people's perspectives of that going on.
Yeah.
Is if you even, it doesn't even have to be one person with a bunch of different accounts. It could be many other people recording at the same time.
I know Hardy's
the
got
audio's the same, and
he sent me a link the other day.
This motherfucking shit is beyond my current brain function.
Yo, we making Minecraft videos.
My brain function is firing with a single brain cell just clinking off my skull.
No, Bear, this is no, this is your brain cell right now. I'm the final brain cell.
Ow, my head hurts. I'm falling down.
I took a shit ton of devil's lettuce. Because my mom finally cut more.
God damn it, now I feel like playing Minecraft.
Oh, okay, Spyro. Guess what my auntie came down and scolded me about?
Having drugs.
No, it says tiny, Granville has tiny people on my wall.
What?
I wrote in
He wrote in
invisible
invisible
marker.
ink that I have a small dick on his wall.
Yeah.
And it's been there for years.
It's been there for 2 years.
And my
Actually,
auntie
no,
came down
3.
and is like, what the fuck? No, it's been there for fucking a year.
No, didn't you do that when we were in grade 7?
Dude, I've only lived in this house for a year.
I know.
Yeah, it would be kind of hard for him to, you know.
I know. Sorry, I'm having brain malfunctions now.
Nah, it's okay. We're used to it with you.
Oh, fuck off.
Okay, medic,
Oh hell!
medic.
Like, wait. We all have fucking hunting. Oh yeah, we all have Call of Wild. We can just do it on there too.
Yep, I said about that. All
Except for that the characters look like
track
crack
through
addicts.
nature while we're
Hey, listen,
fucking,
it's fun because
talking
sometimes
to
we
each
are
other.
all crack addicts in here.
Hold up. I just have one question. Are you making Spyro a part of this?
Maybe not as a speaker, but I
Okay,
could record
good.
shit.
Okay, good. Just wanted to make sure there. Because his ass has 2 brain cells that fire. Ever.
And then sometimes, like,
message
one just
Charlie,
goes
so-
way off.
And says some
Yeah,
out of
sometimes
pocket shit.
sometimes one just goes way off into the left corner.
Dude, you sometimes say some out of pocket
Then the other one just starts. The thing is, I have 2. They just go in different directions.
No, you have 2 brain cells. One's lost, the other one's looking for it.
Yeah.
Yo, that's probably the best way to sum it
the one
up.
looking for it, and now the one looking for it is a goddamn second lieutenant who still has not figured out land nav.
So it's losing it, getting lost, and
So it's already lost, trying to find its buddy, and the buddy's sitting there like,
where the fuck
I'm
am
over
I?
here.
Where am I?
You know, right here. Okay.
Spyro trying to think is like nuclear fusion.
It don't go too well.
Dude,
Well,
I just
hey,
scared the shit
listen.
out of myself.
Listen, if we ever need to take care of a... Hey, listen, if we need another replay of Japan in 1945,
Just
all we
look in
have
my
to
brain.
do... Like, no, all we need to do is
Make
just
him
send
think really
Spyro
hard.
somewhere, give him like a really thought-provoking passage to read, and then all of a sudden, wherever he's at, we'll see the sun.
He'll look like the Discord emoji. Mind blown.
Dude, like, I had Do you understand what I am running off of currently is half a packet of Skittles, a 5-hour energy, a shit ton of pot, and a will and a hope and a dream.
That
You
sounds
don't
like
have
me.
hopes.
I'm
That
living
is
off
the
Monster
only
Energy
thing
drink.
that is keeping me awake.
Eric, you can take one thing off of that because you don't have hopes.
Dude, I woke up at 2 a.m.
I've been up since.
I fell asleep at like 6
I've been
p.m.
up
7
since
p.m.
6.
I've been
I've
up since this
been
morning.
up since.
It's now 10 a.m. Yeah, near 10 a.m. Second day in a row.
But you
or
got
whatever.
sleep, didn't you?
I say I got sleep, doesn't mean I actually did.
Same. Man, it's so nice having the drugs flow through my system. Dude, you know, I did a stupid thing today.
Listen.
You do stupid things every day. I'm not
Did you stick your
surprised.
dick in a tree?
No.
Oh yeah, and then you got stung by a wasp.
Nope.
Yeah, it's true.
Are you sure?
This actually happened about 5 minutes ago now. So I loaded up YouTube, and you know how YouTube plays those previews? I
Yeah.
scared the shit out of myself with Roman music. I'm such an idiot.
I've had that though. I've had that. You like chuck the controller down on the bed and like on the side and walk off. As you're walking off, the preview starts running for the thing that you left highlighted, and it's someone's voice. And all of a sudden, you're like, "Who the fuck's in my house?"
Alright, so who here wears glasses?
I have
do.
glasses.
I'm not wearing them.
Literally.
Yeah, have you guys ever
everyone.
been? Alright, have you guys ever like forgot you were wearing your glasses and then you went to go look for your glasses?
Yeah.
Yeah. I done
Plus,
that
I
with
when
only
you
wear
put
my
them on the top of your
glasses on
head.
special occasions.
Yeah, I do it like almost constantly. It's like, wait, where's my glasses? Oh shit! Oh yeah, that's right, I'm wearing them.
Wait, but I can see. Oh,
Yeah, that's the best part about it, though. That makes you think after you've gone, "Where's my glasses? I need them." How the fuck did you
Spyro.
need your glasses? Because you're wearing them. You know, you're like, what? Oh, hang on. But it's not.
But
It's that
also
routine
just like
of where
you're
you
so
don't wear
used
them. That's
to
it.
wearing them.
And when you don't
that-
wear them, and you need them to see something, your brain's already programmed to skip that point of grab my glasses from wherever it is that they are to do this thing.
Hey, Spyro.
it's a messed up
Yeah.
thing. I've always worn glasses
haven't-
my whole life, but then like I think about 15, I just decided not to bother, and then I went for my eyesight is good. It's more for like different reasons and shit, you know, and factors cause strain on stuff, headaches, bits like that. Then you got the gunners,
Americans,
good old
American
gunners
and
eyes.
British. I have a quick question.
Americans and British. Part American, you can just refer to my American half, I'll answer.
Do you guys know what a double-double is?
A double-double? Is this where a chick takes 4 cocks?
No.
Okay, good, right, we'll skip past the awkward point, let's do it.
No,
A
it's about
double-double.
coffee. Do you know what a double-double is?
No.
Double espresso.
You don't know what it is, Medic?
Double espresso, double.
Okay, you need to remember, I drink my coffee, I make my coffee, and I drink it straight out of the pot.
It's weird because
You don't
you
drink
gotta
a
remember-
coffee.
lot of baristas use liquefied coffee nowadays. They use coffee grounds, but they have the shots for the espresso shot.
Hold on,
So I'm
Medic,
thinking,
you don't drink coffee from Timmy's?
what's
If I
a
do,
horse?
I just get black coffee.
You don't know what a fucking double-double is?
No, because I don't order that specialty coffee crap.
It's
Not
not special.
specialty.
It's
coffee,
2
yeah,
cream,
I
2
like my
sugar.
man.
That's it.
Blah.
It's just 2 cream, 2 sugar.
Yeah, and I've never had my coffee that way.
That's a double-double.
You need to try a double-double.
A double-double is
No.
just milk, 2 sugars. 2 creams, 2 sugars.
Alright. Have you guys had a honey cruller?
Yeah.
You guys are drinking coffee the wrong way. You need a quad
Fuck you.
espresso with
We're
about
Canadians. We know our
Ah,
coffee.
You're Canadians. Yeah, no, I know my
Coffee's the one
coffee. I know my
thing
coffee.
uniting our nation.
You got it right. Tim Hortons, my man. Tim Hortons all the way.
Listen,
When I found
how I
out there's a
drink my
Tim
coffee
Hortons
is-
in London, literally 3
How
days
you
ago, I
drink
was
your
like, there's
coffee,
Tim
Medic?
Hortons
I'm
in
sorry,
the
but
UK.
it's wrong.
When did we get
No.
one?
I just like my coffee black. Listen, here's how I like my
Like
coffee,
you like your
okay?
slaves.
I like it.
He likes it like he likes his
Kidding.
man.
I wanted to say some out of pocket
Did you
shit,
really
but I know
just
I
Hot,
say that,
black,
Spyro?
and sweet.
Listen,
What
I
did
like my
Spyro
coffee.
say?
Coffee as dark as my soul. Oh yeah, and as bitter as my attitude.
So blacker
wow.
than black, darker than dark.
Yes, I like my coffee. Coffee, oh yeah, like how my humor is, dark and bitter.
Up he
And full of shit.
and this one. 30 rounds, we're gonna need more
Medic, I
than that
just want to
for
say, how you drink your coffee
which is not
is
It's
wrong.
wrong.
How is it wrong?
Your way of life is wrong.
You are
Okay, it's just called, I like to make my coffee, sit down, and drink it. I don't like fussing with all that bullshit.
It's not fussing. It's called
Dude, it's a
making
fucking
an
double-double!
Okay.
It's the easiest coffee you could fucking
One,
make!
I'm lactose intolerant, number one.
No,
Okay.
you said before that you like milk. Milk just don't like you.
Yes, which means I'm lactose fucking intolerant. If I have anything with milk in it, I'm on the toilet.
Well, I
But
fucking
nothing
know
comes
that
out.
you're on the toilet with what I fucking opened my fucking phone to today, you fucking weirdo. No,
You're
no,
not
no,
wrong.
no, that was nasty to open my fucking phone to.
Blame Johnny, he told me to.
Dude,
You're
I had
30.
just
You
got
can
out of...
fucking deny the dare.
Hey, listen.
Medic, I just want you to know. Fucking nasty. Even if there was a retarded horse, it wouldn't look at that and go, oh yeah, that's fucking normal. It would look at you and go, are you fucking serious? I'm a retarded horse that just learned how to speak English, and you're sending shit pics to a group that's 2 Canadians and 1 American? And I'm a retarded horse. Be a fucking
listen.
nympho!
I wasn't original. Okay, one, you got nympho in the
Yeah, I
wrong
was just
context.
about to say that, then I just say, well, that's a new use for that word. Fuck.
Yeah, that's all.
Oh, this generation's taking that one that way.
Oh wait, what the fuck did
Okay.
I just say?
You said nympho.
Yeah, what does that mean?
I don't know, I suppose a nympho is someone that's like
I don't know.
erratic
You have
or
something
something.
in your pocket that
Yeah.
is literally a computer. Why don't you go Google it real quick and tell us?
I actually don't. My pocket computer has died.
Okay, nympho. It's short for nymphomaniac. It means sex addict.
Yeah, you are a nympho!
Not like shit pics would get you to that, but
Like,
Oh.
listen.
You are medic.
Welcome to
Listen.
Descent now. On the
Listen.
cast.
He convinced me to do so.
Come
Okay.
on, Chris.
At first
how
I
did he
didn't want to.
convince you?
At
You
first I didn't want to, but he
You
just
could.
said, "Just do it because because it would be hilarious."
Burpees.
It was not hilarious.
Well, to us
You
it
know-
was.
You know my auntie saw that, right? Because I
Yeah.
was trying to show her something, and then it's just shit immediately. Dude, no,
You guys
no,
have
no, no,
some
no, no, no,
dark
no.
conversations.
My auntie saw your toilet bowl, your massive dump.
To be fair, that was
Guys!
diarrhea.
Check this out.
Yeah.
It's fucking
It was
gone
not
level.
supposed to be fucking cloudy.
Yeah, that's called lactose intolerance.
That's called drink your coffee in a better way, you fucking American bitch.
No,
If
because
there's
that's what
one
will
thing,
happen.
if there's
I do
one
drink my coffee
thing,
in that way.
one thing Canadians know. If actually, there's 3 things we know. It's mousses, 4 things. It's geese, mousses, maple syrups, and fucking coffee. And Timmy's, actually.
Donuts.
Sorry. Sorry. Yes, Mom. Sorry, Mom. Sorry. Dude, I just got whisper yelled at.
Whisper yelled at, I love that shit.
No, you don't understand. You don't understand. When you get whisper yelled at, you know you fucked up.
Yeah, you do.
Oh yeah.
Because you know somebody else is sleeping when you're still in deep shit.
If I didn't risk it,
Hey, listen, I could have.
fuck up.
Hey, listen, it could have been a whole lot worse than my shit.
I don't know.
I'm
I
just
think
saying.
he's
Don't
now
go there.
got one in his pants. He's like, guys, I'll be back in a minute. I gotta try and open the door quietly.
Hey, no. What I could have done
I shit myself. I came in and
I could
whispered
have,
at me.
taken a video of me giving I am myself a testosterone shot, and you would have had a wide-angle view of my ass.
To be honest, I would have much preferred that over the shit pic.
If I was in that chat, Babs Ragnar has left the chat. I'm out. Fucking out.
Oh no, I think his mom told him he had to get off because he was getting loud.
Okay, man, just do us all a favor and don't try to projectile shoot your shit.
Well, no, now
It's
just
way
for
worse
him,
than
I'm gonna
trying to
drink.
shoot
Drink a
your
half
shot.
a.
Get out milk and show him the aftermath.
If you're gonna drink milk, just make a double. Go get a double from Timmy's and tell him how
You know what? I actually absolutely fucking will.
I'll even take a Snapchat of me drinking it. And
Then 20 minutes later, when I'm on the toilet, I am going to video call him
Oh God.
and be like, yeah, oh yeah, you see what this double did to me?
Double
I have a double dump, motherfucker.
double dump.
Yeah. So yeah, you want to tell me that I'm drinking my coffee wrong? Fuck you.
I mean,
Have you
to
tried
be
just not
honest,
drinking
a
it so
double-double is
fast? It might not
pretty
just
good.
go straight through.
It will literally go straight through me. So don't tell me I'm drinking my coffee wrong, because unless you want me on the toilet for 6 hours, because I will literally make him sit on video call with me for 6 hours.
While you dump, like, no, you're helping with this.
While
Like, your husband
projectile
helps the wife
shitting
when
out
she's
of my
giving birth.
asshole. With
It's like
sound on.
no. You gotta sit here and watch what you've done.
Exactly, I'll tell him that.
When you sat here holding my hand,
Just
going,
don't tell him
"Bella,
I had
honey, you
anything
can
to do with
this."
it, please. He knows where I live.
So
He
do
will
I.
come for me. Yeah, but he will come for me.
Yeah, this map is fucked up. I love the anticipation.
I'm fucking in Minecraft. I'm fucking running Minecraft currently, right? And I'm building a fucking cathedral of some sorts.
I
And I don't know why. The thing is, the problem is I don't know why.
I was
I
kind of
just
the same.
am.
Mud was like building this gate to hell type thing underneath his in this part
I'm
of
just
the hill,
building
and I
like
was
a
like, all of a sudden
church-looking
just
structure
started
right
building
now.
this fucked up church on top of this hill above him. He's like, "What are you building?" I was like, "A church." He was like, "Why?" I was like, "Sacrificial altar." He was like, "Huh?" I was like, "Well, you know, you gotta have something around the sacrificial altar." So it's all done in like the proper dark black nether brick and all that shit. Barely even holding itself together. One of my servers, I got a full Jedi temple where no blocks are actually connected to another block, yet there's a complete structure, and if you look at it from one angle it's a solid building, if you look at it from the other it looks like it's just being held together by the force.
down. Oh, wait, I placed a stair the wrong way.
Oh, this is the barred house. Fucking. Sorry, this map, like, this game that
All right.
I'm playing is like, it has
Well,
this
guys,
barred
it's
house.
5 in the morning. I'm gonna hop off for the night.
Yeah, I'll go hop off.
But you're not gonna sleep, are you? Oh, and he's back.
Oh, he's back.
Yeah,
Hi, Bear.
I'm not that. I'm like, get a bit more sleep, because it's Sunday. I think it's Sunday.
Are you mentally prepared to take him on now?
What do you mean?
You know what I mean.
Hey, Bear.
You did the fucky wucky to his brain.
Oh yeah, I know. Hey, Bear.
Silence. I can't use the microphone. She'll come in and check.
What do you want to curse me with now?
I'm just gonna say this. Tomorrow I will get a double-double from... Oh yeah, from Tim's. But here's the thing. Yes, I have one not even 30 minutes from my house.
That's very good.
Now, I'm gonna tell you this.
Ask for soy milk.
No. I'm gonna drink a double-double.
Oh no.
But here's the thing. Me and you are gonna be on video call for the entire duration of me drinking it and the aftermath.
Yeah, no.
Yes.
You can't make me.
I'll keep calling you back.
Good luck calling a dead phone.
That... that looks like your Snapchat's gonna be flooded.
It turns his phone
Or when you
back,
open
I
it.
6 hours worth.
I will literally delete Snapchat.
He's done it before.
Yes, so I don't have to see
Because,
a hunk of shit.
oh no, it's not gonna be a hunk of shit. It's just gonna be me talking to you.
While he's taking a shit. Oh,
Because
God, this is
if you want to say me drinking my coffee is wrong, if it works for me for, you know, health reasons.
Dude, I understand lactose intolerance. I'm fucking celiac. Not silly. I'm
Okay,
a fucking
I was-
bread one.
I understand that.
What the fuck? Why did Easy just join my Minecraft game?
And dude.
Because
Oh,
maybe he
because
wants to
he's
play
playing
Minecraft with you.
I'm
Yeah, he
building
is.
a fucking cathedral.
Yo, you know what Easy said?
What?
What?
He said,
A long
me and
time
him
in this map.
had, like, the moment I got online, me and him had a talk about bitches.
Yeah.
The fucking moment I got online. And I'm like, and he's like, well, are you interested in any bitches? I'm like, no, not really.
What the hell is his Minecraft skin?
It can't be worse than yours.
It's an avocado.
Oh, that's not that bad.
Well, hey, then
My
maybe you
character is wearing a suit.
should... Hey, listen, then maybe you should wear one that... Oh yeah, that is a piece of toast. And then we have avocado toast right there.
Yeah, goes a piece of toast. Walk up to them and see if they get it.
Yeah.
What's your skin? I'm a piece of toast. Why?
I
Yeah.
fucking hate you.
The airdrop is on route to your area. The drop zone is
But you
marked on
wanna
your
know
map.
what I hate more than
Get
you
ready to
fuckers?
go for it.
Not having weed.
Oh no, I'm fucking high as hell right
I know you are, but I meant like about what you hate worse.
I got $45 in my checking account. Oh fuck yeah!
How did you manage that? Who did you rob?
Your dad. I'm gonna slit your dad's throat.
Sorry, what?
I'm pissed off at your father. I want my money.
I want my money too.
I want my money.
Yeah, so do I, Braun.
You're the boss of the kid. You can wait. I cannot.
I'm aware.
Oh, Spyro was really
was
the boss's
just
kid.
kidding around.
Dude, you made it. You made me fucking regret saying it for 2 fucking whole days.
I was just fucking around.
I don't know who is around. I don't know who around is, but don't fuck them. They probably don't want it.
I was screwing with you.
Because no one wants you, Spiral. No one.
I'd say the same thing about you.
I know. I'm a fat man. No one wants a fat man unless they're bald and super rich. And the woman is a really decent woman that has a good sense of humor. I'm just
listen, I'm just gonna be honest with you here, guys. You don't need to be the best looking guy in the world, alright? All you need is a good sense of humor.
True.
Well, but a dark sense.
Okay, Medic, I got a question. I have had 7 people say tonight that I look like my father. Do I look like my father?
Yes,
yeah.
you do.
What?
All you need is a stubble and a goatee, and you'll look like your dad.
Yeah, he's not wrong.
Are you fucking... Are you joshing me?
Does it sound like I'm joshing
Answer me this then, Braun. Do I look like my dad?
Medic, you know what joshing means?
you? Yes, it means joking.
Did I teach you that?
No, I already...
Oh, thank God.
Bruh.
You're the only American that knew what it was in that whole
That used to be a term when I was a kid.
Yeah, I learned it when I was growing up in Florida, man. I said to people in England, they look at me like, what? Like I'm saying someone's name.
God.
Did you gesture me around? What?
Things come around in cycles,
Sorry,
okay?
dude, I made
like 3
gesture.
years ago, bell-bottom jeans were a thing.
The fuck are bell-bottom jeans?
They're those jeans
They're
with the wide
completely different
bottoms.
to apple bottom.
Oh.
Dude, they're
Lemon
still a
juice
thing.
with the fur. Sorry.
Exactly my point. And they were huge back in the 70s and 80s.
Yep.
Bell-bottom
Yes.
jeans. Boots with the fur.
Yeah, again, I'm so excited. She hit the floor.
She hit the floor.
Nothing and now.
She got
Said
low,
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 low. Them
Cause
baggy
she got
sweatpants. The Reeboks with the jeans. You're like, you know some words, man. I'm a DJ and I'm kind of autistic within my own self. I haven't had that family.
Dude, I know how to sing a Roman song when I don't even speak Latin.
That's fucking awesome, and that's a really cool achievement. That's from listening to a song on YouTube, innit? And you just listen to it, you love it that much that you're just like, now I know this. I speak Roman.
Dude, you understand? Rome is my shtick. Rome? If you want to know about Rome, I'm your fucking guy about that shit.
Well, my son's called Roman, which, you know, it means man of Rome. And I also speak Roman, so I went to a private school.
And I like your son's name. Your son has a good name.
Yeah, he does. We actually did it with 2 N's on the end of it, because it was a tribute to someone that was female. But not the Roman, not the Roman part, the N on the end of it. But yeah, Roman, man of Rome.
Yeah, dude, I love Rome. Anything Roman, I love it. Oh, Medic, I went on something called the Zipper tonight. Do you know what that is?
That honestly sounds like some weird ass sex position.
It's a carnival ride. Where it's a thing that generates a shit ton of G-forces. And you do fucking backflips in the middle of the air. It was so fun. Dude, because I have a fear of heights. Well, I don't have a huge fear of heights. I have a fear of like the right before.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So I'm sitting there and I'm like, fuck. The thing just goes, and then I hear this clink, and I'm like, oh fuck, by the gods. And for the whole fucking time, I had a death grip so fucking bad on these bars that when I let go, I had deflated this plastic wrapped cushion
And that was not, like, easily bendable plastic. I crushed this plastic that was supposed to be hard plastic. Yeah, so I kind of broke a bit of a carnivore machine.
Nah, that's fine.
Yeah, everyone does it.
But dude, it was so fun. It was so fucking fun.
Okay, well, I need to get... Oh yeah, well, lay down.
Yeah, I'm starting to feel it.
Well, you guys have a good night.
Yep, I'll be on tomorrow, maybe later. And bam, tomorrow you are teaching me how to play some fucking Vigor.
Hell yeah, I'm not the best at it.
Hold up, he's teaching you how to play nigger?
Yeah, man, what I'm gonna do is paint him up.
Oh yeah, dude, like, I'm gonna teach him some naval knots and... nuts, and he's gonna show me a great trace, and, well, we're gonna work together on that one.
Hold up, he's teaching you how to run your plantation?
Well, thing is, the British, we're doing it long before, the Americans.
He's not wrong. Unfortunately, he's not wrong.
Dude, I can't go play on my PC.
Why?
Because your aunt is in your bedroom.
Yeah.
Aww.
Are you sleeping on the couch?
Yep. Well, actually, no. I'm stealing my sister's room, but still.
Nico, peace out. Guys, peace out.
Peace out, man.
To the stream. Craziness it was. Well, you met some of the Dixies. Like, subscribe, post notifications, and by the looks of it, the podcast is going to start being built soon. We just can't wait on Harley to put his bum out. Put his bum out. Oh, coffee needed after all that Tim Hortons conversation.